Alright guys, so we're headed out. I gotta get a spare tire for my trailer. I gotta push those off the side. And of the sawmill. Okay guys, well, part one. Borrow a tire from one of your other trailers for a spare. Whoop. Now I'm like, which tire can I rob? Oh, you are upside down, bro. What are you doing? Anyways, it's more about the language anyways. Oh boy. Okay, once we got a robbed tire, we run. We don't want to go that far without a spare, you know? We're gonna wing it. Should have had this stuff ready, but if you know me, I got half a brain and 2 reasons not to use it. College kids. Okay, guys. I will see you. Oh, man, I gotta stop that stutter stop. That stop, and I'll get good at editing, and then I could get that half brain thoughts out of there. We got blink-a-ma-jigs. All right, and away we go, bro. Oh, trailer's a little bent up. Tires are a little bald. As long as we don't blow too. Love these jacks. I put them on everything I build or I buy. Love them. Okay. I'll see you when we get back. Say goodbye to old Hoppy and him. So we're on the road, and I just want to document in case I get pulled over. I got the money for the sawmill, and those of you that don't know this, you're learning it right now. I got an open warrant from Chicago, Illinois in the 2002 era. So if I ever get pulled over, or when I get pulled over, there's usually 2 cop cars involved or more. And yeah, so I mean, the Pegno name is on the asshole list. You know, I think the only one that ain't on the asshole list is my dad, and he might even be on the asshole list too. So just want to clarify, 20-plus-year-old warrants come back to haunt you. And when I was in prison, I filed a pro se motion that nullifies it all. But it's like, why don't you update your files, sons of bitches, you know? So I got the paperwork. I can just send it down there and be like, hey, squash this shit. You already got 10 grand of my bond money and everything else, you know? Because that's what happens when you're out on parole, out on probation in a different 2 states away, and then you catch a case there with a net. Got it. And then you get another one in the state you're crossing through. Yeah, it's kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're here at Wood Mizer, Mosinee, Wisconsin. They got a lot of them. I don't want to film too much because we want to get back on the road here, but not much to see anyway. He's grabbing it. Oh, that's pretty wide, eh? I'm gonna have to set this off here. Let it down. You probably push it right here, push it. Yeah. Good. Is it too close to that side now? Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, we're gonna strap this baby off and we're going. So here we go, we're leaving. We got her loaded up. Look at all these mills already sold. Took me 18 months to get mine. All these ones are hydraulic mills here. That would have been nice, but I just don't got the money for that. Yeah, whole row over there too. Little guys over there. All right, guys. It's the next morning. I'm gonna bring you this package in here of LX150 wood mizer sawmill. Got a disaster, so I'm just gonna cram it in here because, of course, it's the first snow of the year. I got a brain freeze in my hand. Man, if you'd have told me I was going to get my sawmill at the beginning of the next winter, what am I looking for? I got in for heat, but I'd rather not have puddles everywhere. When I went through my divorce, everything was moisture to death, so I'm a little paranoid of moisture all the time. So I'm probably going to have to open the door, shut the door, come in, come out. It almost going the other way, but we'll get it in there. Try my best at editing all these little clips I got, because I didn't want to do a big video when we picked this thing up, because it was it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. I didn't think it, I thought they'd be a little more organized maybe. I mean, I shouldn't say that, because if you look around, I know what it's like, but it just didn't seem like the atmosphere to try to video everything, and so I didn't. But he was a great guy. It was a great place. The trip was long, 4 hours there, 4 hours back, and for someone that never goes anywhere anymore, that's pretty long. we almost ran out of gas, and that's another story. I hate running diesels low, let alone out of gas. Never did that before. Last time I ran out of gas, I was walking down the Dan Ryan freeway in Chicago with pockets full of dope, and I flagged down a cop, and he gave me a ride to go get the gas can of gas because I ran out of gas. So one of those things passed. So anyways, here it is, the LX 150. Says about 6 hours to put this thing together, but I don't know if I got that much video. So I got other issues though. I got a diesel POS out there that I found out first froze time it ever had, and it's not even real cold out, but when I left the other day, it was froze. All the pipes were froze, so I got to get that in here. I got a couple things to do, so once we do that, we'll get to opening this baby up. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah? Well, let's do this really quick. Okay, guys, here we are. Me and the Jude. Say hi, Jude. Say hi. Look at. Are you going to help me cut this open? Okay, here we go. Ready? This is what we do. We go like this. See Mom now? Okay, we'll be back. Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Thank you. All right, guys. So I tried to do a video with the daughter to, but it's just 2 years is just too young. Tommy's at school. He'll get off in a couple hours, but so this is it. He gave me another hat. Whoop-de-dee. You spend enough money on these things, you know, and it's kind of like if you buy the next size bigger, like this is the biggest small size that they have, so to say. They got an LX 250 as well. But this, I figured entry mill, perfect. I don't need wheels. You know, I'm not planning to drive around and do stuff. If someone wants something cut, they're going to have to bring it here. Or they'll have to pay me to go pick it up and bring it here. This thing can cut 35.5 inches, and we'll get into that once we get it sliding and cutting. But, yeah, so buying a mill, you get online, you think you're going to get it fairly soon. It takes forever. Supposedly that's changing now, but $23,000 into this mill. And that's how it comes, on a pallet. Luckily, my trailer, I had this much room to spare on each side. So that was good. This is my first glance at it, basically, same as you. I know nothing about it, really, besides YouTube videos. They don't train you. Just like when I bought that spray foam rig, there was really not much training. They let us shoot around with a gun there, but that wasn't even the case with this. They just threw it on the trailer and off I go. The paperwork was very minimal. I mean, any questions, they just say call, you know. So hopefully that all works out. And hopefully I don't really have any questions because, well, I'm a go-getting doer, do it, get it doneer. So that's fine with me. I'm gonna have to spend some of the day making some room because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set it up right here and destroy all the space in my shop, basically. Supposedly it's gonna take 6 hours to put this thing together. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna be moving stuff too, so I'm gonna have a lot of editing to make this video. It's a tough going. The first couple of years with kids, man, is the nurturing. But that's why they give men the balls and women the grinders, I guess. This day and age, people are so goddamn confused, it's ridiculous. And this verbal abuse heightenment and the cancel culture today, I'm just fed the fuck up with it. And I'm trying to be not swearing. How is that gonna work out? Hey. Fed up with this. It's the most fucking lame excuse for a cop-out. Hurt my feelings, shit, motherfucker, I tell you. Your fucking feelings ain't got nothing to do with it. That's what I say. Fuck you and your feelings. So, this guy is big. We're gonna need some wrenches. What is that and why is it bent? Just a piece of steel. What is that? Why is it bent? I don't know. So this guy.
I'm wondering, I looked in there, there's no blade on this thing. That's gonna be piss poor, it doesn't even come with a blade. I mean, I bought a box of hidden blades, but this must be the blade that it should come with. You think for $23,000 you at least get one.
Blade with the goddamn thing. You should get a set of blades. Yep. So here's a blade. Oh yeah, she's sharp too. Wonder if it's worth a piss, but we'll find out. We'll find out, I tell you. So that's kind of cool. Because, you know, any information is good information. We got a CD, which I've oh, this is an assembly and operation. I wonder
If this is better than what they have on YouTube or whatever, but wood mizer, keychain, that's beautiful, bud. We got here is, looks like a transfer registration card. So thank you for choosing a wood mizer LX15 sawmill. Well, LX/LT15 sawmill. I don't have that, but whatever. Serial number, all that stuff. Sure, they figured it out. So here's our owner's manual.
I got something to do other than twiddle my fingers and YouTube and that. What else? More stuff. Holy smokes. I'm not gonna be able to get that out unless I lift this off. Holy smokes. So I wonder.
Set of keys that were zip tied.
The battery's showing red, so I might have to throw that on the charger right away. So what I did there is I just lifted the head up, as you saw. There's a box in there, but it looks really heavy. So
piece off. It doesn't look that flimsy at all. We got, I don't know, 3/16 channel there, this first off. Gotta take it.
1/8 inch. This C channel here is 1/4 inch though. Oh, 5/16 C channel right here. So these are all 5/16. The side is 1/4. So I have a bunch of this to make rail extensions. So that's probably going to be one of the first things I do to modify this is extend the rails, you know. Because right now it can only do like 18 foot. So I see there's some paint scratched up on there already.
It sucks I don't have somebody to sit here and zoom in and stuff, but I'm going to do the best I can here. So these must be the hardware boxes. Clamps.
This is funny, I didn't realize this, but this rope right here is actually the driver rope. This is what goes on a pulley, and then this is actually what pulls the thing back and forth. So if you extend the bed, you just need longer rope. And I don't know how long this is, but this might be, you know, 25, 30 feet, you know. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder how the elasticity is, you know, as far as repetitive. I mean, how often you gotta break and change this, you know, because all it is rope, you know. It's not like a big chain belt.
Parts for putting together. This one's really heavy though, so this must be like all the feet and everything. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to take it apart right in here because this is gonna be too much. Oh, back! That's all steel body cell though. Oh, it's all nailed too, so. I wonder. I'm gonna have to pick this thing up. Back it outside, pick it up.
It does have a coffee holder. That's nice. Or, you know, if you're into bubbly or something like that, it's got a cup holder. Ay, ay, ay. So I gotta get this thing off and out of here to get the rest of that out. So, they don't really have a good spot to grab. So I got one of these telepathic garage door openers. Watch this. All you gotta do is wiggle your finger. Pretty cool. I mean, I think it's cool. I got 1, 2, 3 more openers to install. They've been sitting on a shelf for more years than I'd like to admit. This is a box of 10 blades that I bought. I thought I bought a box of 15, but and sure enough, he took my original receipt and gave me a receipt, or my original bill sheet, and gave me a receipt. I should have asked for a copy of that original. That's one thing. I wish I would have asked for a copy of the original. I'm not real happy with how they don't have a carriage hook on there that distributes the weight properly. 2 of the 3 bolts that had it down were snapped right off, which is nothing. It's just
Once I'm done, I'll go back and I'll watch the video to see what maybe I should have done different. So, in the meantime, what do we got there? Bring some tools over here.
Jesus Christ, this thing goes here with a fuck. Well, we're already at the look for directions point.
Just bolt it up to that side of that one. Just spin this around here. So, one good thing about carry bigger. Alright. Boxing company's never heard of screws ever. Assembling nut, 4 legs per bed section. A nut. Looks like a plain bolt, but it looks like a bolt with a washer on each one of these.
So, I'm gonna do this. And this is why I got knee pads. Bolt nut. I'm tired of the whiny fucking piss ass shit. Get up, get it done. That's the only way. What do you do? Fucking prayer on it? I'm gonna prayer on it tonight and see what the fuck happens, okay? Jesus. I mean, I shouldn't knock a prayer, but when it comes down to getting shit done, 99% of it is just sheer willpower. Period. I don't care what it entails. I mean, just like this. This shit, if I went across the street and prayed on it, it wouldn't fucking put itself together. You know? Jesus Christ, people. Fucking killing me with this shit. Go see if I can find a socket for this. 1 1/8 and 1 1/4 I got. So this is probably 1 3/16. Ah, dang it. Wonder how long it's gonna take for my phone to shut off. An hour, that's the longest I've ever videoed right there. 1 hour and 13.